Hey guys, it is Motivation Station with Sanjay and Rose. Rose, good morning, good morning.
Good morning,
How
Sanjay.
are you?
First, I want to say happy February 1st, right? We
Ah,
just
yes.
finished the January chapter, right? I feel like for me, January was a whole year because it's so many things happened. I feel like I've
It's,
relived a whole new era, and today it's February, and I'm grateful for it, definitely.
yeah,
Let's summarize a little bit of January.
I,
Right, let's summarize a little bit.
I think for me, January, I mean, it was like a rough beginning. Uh, but as much, it did feel long, although I'm surprised it's February already, right? But I feel like this last week of January was like the longest week of January I've ever experienced in my life. But overall,
Wow.
January was a beautiful month of beginnings, um it's great to be like even starting off Motivation Station as a podcast at the beginning of the year. And I love that. I love that. We've been pretty consistent with um the shows and episodes that we've been doing. I know we ran a little bit late today, but it wasn't too bad. But overall, I think my January at least is going in the right direction, and I'm actually looking forward to like the upcoming months because it's basically setting me up for like what's to come, and I'm very much looking forward to that. How about you?
A quick update on my mom, right? We doing
Oh yeah,
my
please, yes,
weekly
please.
update. So yesterday she did almost 11,000 steps. Go, mama!
Amazing,
And
amazing.
first time in 50 years she had an appetite. First time
Oh.
in 5 years she started smelling food. She had no taste.
Mm,
Okay, so everything is happening slowly but magically fast. Okay, grateful not enough for every prayers. Um, it's just so many things happen in January. That's why it feels for me like a whole year. I just graduated from my course,
mm.
finished my course,
Yeah,
and good
congrats for
job, right?
Yeah,
Thank you
congrats.
so much.
Hmm.
And that was the greatest moment. I received my employment card. Another congrats, right?
Yeah, yeah. Listen,
Yeah,
it's
I've been
it's
waiting for that card since 2021. So
mm,
it's been a long time and it's happening. It's so many magical things happened. The other thing that happened a couple of days ago, it was on January 30th. Um, I started doing integrated 10,000 steps. I started doing 10,000 steps every day.
mhm.
So I was walking, and on my street was a little dog. Never seen that dog before, but she was so cute. She's so small, and she just running around. And we kind of started playing a game. Like I run, she
Oh shit.
runs. I stop, she stops. You know, that's kind of a cute thing. And I've seen her twice. And I said, please do not go on the road. Please do not go on the road. You know, because I'm so afraid she's gonna go on the road. It's traffic. She's gonna get hit.
Hmm.
And on January 30th, I go for my walk from another side, and then something tells me go to another side. And I go to another side, and I see something laying on the grass.
No,
Yes, she got hit and she died. So,
no.
and I was heartbroken and I was crying. I was devastated. That's why today I have your mug with the dog.
Ah,
I wanna say,
represent.
you know,
Yeah.
it
Oh, that's
represents that
sad.
little doggy that I met on like a few short time, but we had such a moment. And meantime, I had fear of dogs 5 years ago, major. I just got over the fear of dogs, and now I have two pit bulls, right? It's just it was so connecting, and when that happened, I was like, But of putting that away, I want to say that of still practicing that gratitude practice every morning for 30
Mm,
minutes,
mm,
game changer. Now, after when I started doing that, I started doing a breakfast Saturday. So every Saturday, I make a nice breakfast. Like
mm.
today, I was making crepes with all the bananas and strawberries and pistachios. Like every Saturday before I go live on podcast, I have a beautiful breakfast listening to the classical music or listening to the vintage music from 30s.
Ooh, class. Oh, that's
Yeah,
classy.
so that started like, putting traditions into my life and looking forward to it, having that joy. And with that being said, we have a guest today from Portugal. She's an amazing girl. I was introduced to this a beautiful practice of gratitude in 2008,
Mm,
and then I was introduced to it 2011, and then she introduced me to it 2016, 17, and I was still not getting it. And last year and this year, I started practicing exactly what she's going to tell us about,
mm,
and it's a game changer. It took
yeah.
me so many years, but I'm
Hmm.
doing it.
Listen, it's all the baby steps, you know. Yeah, and to your story about your dog, I mean, I'm sad to hear that too. I don't, you know, my brother. I mean, I'm both a dog person and a cat person, but I mainly have cats, and my brother had an incident where like his cat was like hit by a car, and like she
Mhm.
was already sick,
Yes.
and we were like, oh, you
Mhm.
know, she was an outdoor cat. I'm like, we shouldn't let her go out, and she got hit by a car. And what I appreciate was, I mean, not, you know, her getting hit by a car, but I mean, when she was hit in the car by a car, and like my brother saw her, like he was devastated. He was screaming on the streets. You know, this was on a public road that it happened, and cars stopped and made sure that he was okay, but they could just see him like holding like his cat and whatnot.
Mhm.
And we had some neighbors that we never met before. You know, people who just saw us grieving. They came out. They gave us a blanket. They, you know, they're like so sorry. Like, you know, we're so sorry that this had happened. And they gave us a blanket, and they like kind of started like patting my brother on the back and saying it's okay, it's okay. And it was just complete
Mhm.
strangers just saying, you know. And I was like, that's the type of stuff that like we need. You know, life is tough. You know, this cat or this person, you don't know them at all, but they bring in this little moment in your life, and you have a couple choices. You can just ignore them and just let them grieve and be whatever. You can even be like the complete opposite, be mean and say get off the street or whatever. But no one gave us any issues. People just felt bad. They just said sorry for your loss. Like I said, um, the one neighbor came out with like a towel so then we could wrap her up, and then we just like, kind of like walk back home. um but it was nice to at least have that little sense of community, like, you know, everyone slowed down, nobody was speeding anymore,
Mhm.
nothing like that. And then to the story with your dog also, that I love animals because they can sense good people. You know what I mean? Like they'll know to be like, I can approach you and play with you. I can approach you and I know I'm not in any immediate danger. Like animals just have that instinct. Like this is a good person, you know. And so that dog came up to you and was just like, hey, like Rose is awesome. I'm gonna play with
Yeah.
Rose a little
And
bit,
I
but
was
I'm yeah,
heartbroken.
it really is, and I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah,
But
we reported her, and the next morning she was put it away.
mm, that's
But
rest in peace,
we're
little one.
grateful. We're grateful. I'm grateful.
I mean,
I'm
you guys
grateful
got to,
that I was able to connect
yeah, you got to
with
share
her.
that moment exactly, and like I said, it's important to express that gratitude. You know, it's like, important for us to be, because now we remember the dog, which you don't know the name, but we remember that dog in good terms and remember the good time you had with that little, the little puppy. But rest in peace, little buddy. You know.
Hello, Teresa.
Yes, good morning, Teresa, and anybody who's able to join. We started a few minutes late, but we're just having some difficulties. But good morning, good morning. Welcome to February, and welcome to Motivation Station. We're happy to have you here.
Yeah, and I'm very grateful that today we're going international. Today I want to introduce Portugal, our beautiful guest, Rosana.
Yes, um, it's I think we're trying to do a international guest before, but we couldn't get the timing to work out. So I think it's safe to say that Rosano is our first
First
international
official.
guest. Yep. And yeah, I'm looking forward to getting to know her, because as you expressed to me a little bit earlier, um, she has, like, she'll be going over some stuff over like gratitude and expressing gratitude, and I think that's very important, especially this kind of branches off mental health and self-care, which I love. So it would be fun to get to know her, get to know a little bit more about ourselves as well, right? So let's see. Let me pull this up, and I will bring her in. Rosanna, welcome to the podcast. Hello, hello.
Hi.
Hello, hello. Good morning.
Good
I'm
morning.
so
How
happy
are
to
you?
be here with everybody, you guys. We talk about something very important to me.
Mm.
Is a gratitude.
Yes.
Gratitude changed my life. Gratitude bring me here to talk to guys. You know, everything I'm dreaming, I'm thinking, everything is gratitude.
Mm.
Something I learned is somebody teach me is Rosie in the beginning of my story with the gratitude.
Yeah, it's an underappreciated expression. Not a lot of people show gratitude, or if they do, they show it only at during like extreme times or just once in a while. But it's refreshing, and I can tell just from your demeanor that you have gratitude about everything. Like you're grateful for every single moment of your life, and same thing with Rose. Like Rose is showing more appreciation, as well, and both of you guys are at this point are gonna be teaching me to express that even more so. Because I show gratitude, and I do it more within because I feel like I have a lot of self healing to do. So I try to show that gratitude to heal myself, and then I express that like to others. But before I get even knee deep talking about myself, Rosanna, yeah, please introduce yourself and tell us about yourself a little bit.
Um, my name is Rosie Rosana, but everybody call me
Yeah,
Rosie.
Rose. Yeah.
Uh, right now, for the moment, I'm living in Portugal, almost like 2 years. I work is doing mentoring too. Now I'm changing my life with the gratitude, with the Ho'oponopono meditation. Now I'm doing the same. Teach the another. Uh, be more thankful. Um, you can do whatever you wanna because I'm heal myself. Now I'm teaching the another. You know, it
Mm-hmm.
the more important. It the more important, like Rosie said before I don't know the meaning. Of course, nobody teach me. I'm young. Say thank you, not thank you for, but at the moment it's more important. Rosie said before in the morning,
Mm.
you wake up in the morning, you breathe. So this is more important thing you do in the morning.
Right.
You open your eyes, breathe, you get up, walk. This is more important thing as life. It's another thing you're doing. You know, go do your coffee, enjoy your breakfast. But the little things, the more things, the biggest things coming. But the story from here, from the morning you wake up,
Right.
because have so many things, you have the chance for open the eyes.
Right.
You know, if another one, same thing me or a lot of people, he don't know so important is you open your eyes, you breathe in the morning. You know, if another thing you do in the day is easy because you learn in the beginning, breathe. Thank you God for more one day, for more one moment I can breathe. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No,
Thank
I
you.
agree.
Can you
It's
tell us? Yeah, yeah.
Oh, sorry to cut you. No, I just want to say quickly. So yeah, like people like that gratitude of just waking up is an honor. Like just first thing in the morning, opening your eyes, having life. At that point, it's just that's a blessing in itself. To just be able to wake up. You know. Go ahead, Rose. I'm sorry.
I want to ask you a few questions about Ho'oponopono. When I was introduced in 2008 or 2011, it was about you say thank you for everything. Like your car broke down, you say thank you. And back then in 2011 or 2008, I'm like, how can I say thank you when things we
Like
think
something like
went
bad.
wrong,
Yeah.
right? Like my car broke down. How can I be thankful? Or I don't know, something happened. How can I be thankful, right? And it happened again in 2017 when she reintroduced me, sending this video that I've learned. I was like, wow, you really say thank you for wrong things that's happening too, because it detaches you and bringing you more things in life. And I started actually practicing Ho'oponopono last year. It took me a long years because I needed to understand that whatever is happening, not good or wrong, or the way we think it's not going well, well, we should be thinking because it's taking away what we don't need and bringing what we do need
Mm.
and
Okay.
brings more things. And I want to ask
Yes.
you, Rosanna, how you got to it. What is Ho'oponopono? A lot of people don't know about Ho'oponopono.
Okay. Ho'oponopono is like you doing download on your phone. Not easy in the beginning because we come from, for hard things. We learn, oh no, it's bad things. Nada can change for better. You can
Mm-hmm.
way better. But yeah, you start learning about Ho'oponopono, you practice Ho'oponopono every day in the morning, or you have time. I don't put a time for you doing. He doing clear up
Like
everything you
cleansing.
think
Yeah.
is negative. Exactly. In this you need this thing. You're gonna doing Ho'oponopono. Where you say I'm gonna doing Ho'oponopono for clean my mind for he gonna you give it the click
Mm.
you
Mm.
add that moment you say you give it the click for the my understand. I mean, don't Ho'oponopono for clear up. He gonna do it the right moment. Everything you gonna see everything you think about or why this my car is broken. In the moment it comes coming, I'm call God. I'm call my I'll call God. He come to you, explain to you why your car is broke
Yeah.
because you're supposed to have another car, new car. Oh no, how am I get a money? What about it? The money coming for you get another car.
Yeah.
Oh, the wheel is broken. I'm supposed to be in a job, but is late. No, what about it? God make this, no make this happy, but you need to be late before something. The point you're doing Ho'oponopono, the Ho'oponopono help you up. You make it. Why am I late today? He come and tell you why you be late. Or why my okay, my phone is robbed like in 2 3 weeks ago.
Mm.
Somebody robbed my phone
Mm.
in my pocket. I said, why? Why? Because really, I want another phone. I'm asking for another phone. If somebody come and pick it, take my phone.
Right.
Yeah, I have a new phone. You know what I'm saying? But you need to start doing practice Ho'oponopono for you want for he help you understand everything. Everything you is happy, he come and tell you this is happy because this. So this you started doing, you're gonna learn every day. Okay, this is happy, it's fine. I'm gonna go say fluctuate. Something good thing coming. Good thing coming. I don't know how this is happy, but the story of the Ho'oponopono. Story the beginning is the doctor he Lane, he could all heal all the people the hospital you work in. He never see, never touch him, or he think about, he clean himself because everything is you. Or sometimes, example, somebody told something you don't like. Not you the problem. The problem is me. It's something my mind making me so bad about you. You know what I'm saying? Or you, example, or you fat, or you don't look good. No, this is you. This is your problem. It's my problem because I'm sick. You don't see, you
Yeah.
know.
Okay. I get that. Yeah.
Então, so everything, the Ho'oponopono, every time clean yourself, you understand. Nada is about somebody else. All is me. You need responsible for you act or whatever you're doing. You are responsible for everything is happening in life. So think about good thing about yourself. The moment you say, I'm sorry, please forgive me. I love you. You say this for yourself every day. You hear everything. You need think about you need to hear, but you hear everything about you in a round fix everything. So more you practice, more you see good things. Better people coming for you. You see, more, I can explain how good it is. You think about something good about you. So you because it's important. You start to think about something about you, say, I love you, I love you. You're gonna tell somebody, I love you, love you. for the another. Everything be happy around. Everything. The people say to me, Rosana was happy to you. I do Ho'oponopono every day. Every day I told myself, I love you, Rosana. I love you, Rosana. Yeah, or wherever I'm going, I still love it because the most thing I think is love for myself. Yeah, wherever I'm going. This Ho'oponopono teach us love yourself, respect ourselves, us respect the others.
That is
Wow.
the most amazing interpretation I've ever heard in my life, because it makes sense to me. It makes absolute sense that the truest enemy is like your own mind and the way you think about things, you know? And just to further iterate on that, it makes sense because, like, for example, I was telling you, even Rose, now I'm starting to think it was the beginning of last year. Yeah, I got into a car accident, right? And I was kind of already like down. I was already like sad and just, you know, beating myself up. But there was a reason that car accident needed to happen, because I it needed to wake me up, right? And I
Yeah,
was telling Rose as well. But when I got into my car accident, right? You know, I was okay. Thank God I was okay. I got out of the car, and like the people's car I hit, the mother came out, and she kept saying to me like, God was telling you it's not your time to go. And I was at a point that like I kind of just gave up life. So, you know, that awakened like a new mindset for me, to be a little bit more gratitude. I was like, I have a family, I have a daughter, a beautiful daughter, a beautiful family, and I have so much going for me, and I almost lost sight, and I needed this accident to wake me up, you know. And but the like on top of that, just like that ideal of somebody, like, you know, coming up to me and saying they don't think like, you know, like they think they're ugly or they think they're fat or anything, but it's like, no, it's like, it's not, it's the way I'm looking at you, and I, like, you know, I love you for who you are, because you are who you are. And a lot of people don't think that way, because it's like I think there's a lot of, I mean, you know, negativity in the world, that people really are self-conflicted. But the more that we share this gratitude, the more that we share this love, and show these expressions to people, it'll help them love themselves, you know. But I never really looked at it from that point of view, or never even thought of it being like a thing, you know. But it does awaken a little bit of a different point of view that a lot of people, I don't think, see. And as you explained it, like, it just made more and more sense, which is amazing. I mean, I'm kind of blown away by that definition right now still.
That's Ho'oponopono. Also, you do, I know you do a lot of yoga, a lot of meditation.
Mm.
I think you are ready to open your own center when you can teach Ho'oponopono and meditation and yoga. I've seen you standing on your head and arms. I'm just blown away of what you're doing. Can you tell us a little bit more about that? What practices are great in the morning?
yeah. Because I started doing the meditation. The meditation pushed the Ho'oponopono. The Ho'oponopono pushed yoga. Because, como I say, I started loving myself.
Mm.
I started love and live. Like como you say, how many times? Because at the time I started doing, I live in the United States, you know, in New Jersey.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm living my own, in my apartment. Do you know how many times I'm trying to kill myself? How many times I'm think how I'm killing myself? I'm doing other the plans. So I'm doing this. How many times? I mean, going in coma like the twice. You know, because como you
Wow.
say, because I want where I say for universe. I wanna die. I wanna die. I don't wanna live no more. I don't wanna live no more. But the moment I say, I wanna enjoy my life. You know, I wanna live. God gives to me this life. Why am I enjoy? Why am I complain? You know, in the moment I started doing first I started for meditation, I'm starting to see because it's very fast. I don't know why. Maybe because I need so fast changing. You know, exactly. I'm gonna see. I see like last year. I'm gonna see the I see the lady called Monja Queen. because the video I see in YouTube. Is she say started doing meditation. The meditation changed your life. If she said that, I said, yeah, this I need. I'm gonna do meditation because meditation gonna change my life. It is I'm started doing. It really, how many times I come and say before I change doing kill my kill myself, was it because I don't love it? In the moment I say no, I'm a young person, I'm a healthy person. Why am I complaining? Why I don't enjoy what I have? In the moment I have everything, but I don't enjoy. I don't enjoy my house. I don't enjoy not my son. My son always sick. My son is right. He's 13 years old. I'm a special mother. I don't say he's special. I'm special. My son always sick. I don't take care of my son. The moment I started meditation, I started doing Ho'oponopono, I started loving myself. I started loving my son. I look at my son. I say, wow, how I mean thankful my son, having my son, he's that way, he come teach me. Have patience, have love for another person. I never before me say, why God? Why I have a son, sick son? Think about how many person people all my for myself.
Yeah.
Call my son he's sick. He not sick. Or he come teach not on me, but the another like regular mother can be mother than anybody like not because I need to be healthy like everybody. No, he come help me too. Yeah, I started seeing my son started changing. I started take care of my son. I started take care of my house. The time I had to fight for work. I need to make money, making money. You forgot everything. The more important, me, my son, my house. Yeah, I started take care. Okay, I need to have time for take care of my house, take care of my son in my life. Yeah, I started doing the fight work. I get on my job. I be the boss. Go very fast. I decide say right now I want to be my boss. I open the schedule for clean house, my own. Right now I want to take care better my house. I take care of my house. Everybody go in my house. The people say, what's going on here?
Mm.
Your house heavy is like it's clean, like God is here.
Yeah.
Light,
Yeah.
yeah, it's light. I swear, God, everybody say, "You, house heavy light, heavy love." I say, because bringing the love come inside my house.
Hmm.
You know. Yeah, after
Wow.
say, right now, I'm young. I'm very beautiful. I need a husband. Let's go work on for the husband. Yeah, I started work on think about thank you for God for my handsome, my husband. The husband coming. So I have in my life change, my life on, take care of my son, house, job, the husband. I say now I wanna more. I wanna come back to Brazil, see my son, my oldest son, having 12 years, no see him, enjoy everything. But everything before was impossible for me. But the time I say I I changed my mind for I started loving myself. Why I cannot doing more things? Is happy. So now I'm doing everything I think about the good things is happy. Everything is about the meditation and the Ho'oponopono. Because the Ho'oponopono, the meditation, he put you in the right things. You know,
Yeah.
you take care your house, you take care you as a woman, you take care you kitchen, everything's fine in the kitchen, everything. So all I can say. Thank you for o meditation e Ho'oponopono do my life. But first, I'm open for receive do universe. Because before the everyday meditation, Ho'oponopono, all I'm give the universe. I wanna die, I wanna die, I wanna die, I don't love myself. It is I receive. The moment I change my mind, everything change. You know?
Wow.
Yeah. I definitely see where you're coming from when it came to that darkness. I'm sorry to hear that you're that low
Robin
enough
there,
that
thank.
you wanted to, yeah, get out basically. But I've been there and I know exactly what you mean when you say that, like, that's you just wanted it to end, and thank God you didn't. I'm super happy you're still here. Let me tell you.
Oh, yeah.
But like it does awaken the appreciation of everything, you know because I woke up, I'm like, you know what, I do have some health issues and some physical issues, but like it's not gonna, it shouldn't stop me from like living life, or doing the things I love and I want to do. And I came to appreciate like myself, like from my accident especially. I came to appreciate like myself more, the stuff that I have in my life, my friends, my family, even like my car. Like I had crashed my car, and like I grew up loving cars, because for me at a younger age, that's what truly kind of like impacted my life the most. And I just love cars. So when I crashed my car and it was gone, I was devastated. And it's like I lost a part of me. I lost a piece of me, because the car is more or less the reason I was still around as well. So, when I had to get a new car, like, like stars lined up, and I got a car that I've come to like love and appreciate. And unfortunately, I got in an accident with that car again, right? But the thing is this, I got in an accident with the newer car. The car's fine and I'm fine, right? But if I had my older car and I got in this accident the second time, I wouldn't have survived the second accident. Because my second car was a little bit bigger and stronger, I was able to take the impact and not get hurt. But if I had my first car and got into the same accident, not to say that it would necessarily happen the same way exactly, but it puts into perspective, like, if I still had this old car and I got into this accident, I would be crushed. But with the new car, it just put a dent in the door, and I just had to get a new door, and that's it. And like, I have a bigger, safer car for my family, like with like better airbags, better, like hardware, like, it's just like a safer car for my family. And like it made me appreciate that more. And then I was like, you know what, I should be a little bit more diligent, more careful. So I have like cameras in my car now, so then I can keep an eye on people. If something happens, I can record it. It made me appreciate all the little things that, like you said, added up, right? So then after a while, you're like, I want to clean my house, which a clean house is like a clean mind. And I love what Rose was like. Remember, Rose, last week we were talking, and like at the end of the
Yeah, we
podcast,
did a challenge.
she was just like, you know what, let's just do this. Here's a challenge. Let's clean our room, right? Now, my room is still blurred. I said I wouldn't blur it, but my room is still slightly messy. But I started cleaning it. Yeah, look at Rose's room. It's night and day difference for her, For
I
me,
needed to
I
do that.
definitely have some things to do, but I did start to at least clean the clutter, and I'm like, this is perfect. But I completely understand where you're coming from when it came from the darkness. And then when it came to like you loving yourself, it was even more important for you, because when you started to do that, you were able to express that love to like other people, and then you helped other people love themselves as well. Once people see you appreciating your own life despite negative things happening, they start appreciating life too. They're like, you know what, my life isn't as like yours, but like I have great stuff too. And they start appreciating that part of it too. And that kind of level of gratitude goes, oh man, it goes a long ways.
Yes. E for me, é como I say, thank you, God. Like right now, the people know me. Every time something happy, bad things, they say, you think about me. It's like, no, Rosana, não go complain. Rosana what she gonna do? She said, thank you. So it's good. Everybody, come back about your car. You see, your car is broken, but it's coming better car.
Yeah, yeah.
The last one's broken, but it's better car for you, your family. You take care better, your family. See how nice
Mhm.
easily. And this is
Oh
what we're
yeah.
talking about. Oh, bad things. No, it's bad for you. Think it's bad, but better things coming for you.
Yeah.
That is amazing. Everything you think, the universe has said. Is energy. Right now, you can say every time you say thank you for, or you talk right now. I believe your body, shake it. Universe has said this. You think about it's bad, but no, it's bad. Better things coming for
Yeah.
us.
No. Absolutely.
Well,
And
yeah,
yeah, it's like
yeah.
you said, because like not only did I get like a better car, I actually got like a better job. Like everything started turning, and then I actually hit a point. And it took me a moment there, but I hit a point that like all these good things started happening, and then I started questioning it, and I was like, do I really deserve this? Like, do I deserve this goodness? And something in the back of my mind, in the back of my soul, was just like, yes, you deserve all of this. And
Hmm.
that's what helped me have that appreciation more. I'm gonna take a quick pause just to catch up on chat here. So, good
Yeah.
morning to Teresa again. Good morning, Morgan. Thanks for joining. She says, "The days I keep my gratitude higher than my expectations. I have very good days." Exactly. Like, you kind of, you have your day, you take your day, you take it day by day. Of course you have maybe some plans you want to do. Like, Rose is like, "Hey, I'm gonna clean my room on Tuesday." So you have that expectation that I'm gonna clean my room on Tuesday. Come Tuesday, not only do you clean your room and you have a good day, but I'm sure some other stuff happened along the day that just made it even better. And like just like taking it day by day, um, it is beautiful. And there's a saying for that where they're like, if you're too worried about the future, it takes out the happiness and the fun of today. Like if you're too worried about what's gonna happen later in life, it's taking away the joy that you're missing out on right in front of you. And I needed that awakening, and I definitely started to appreciate my days more. And for me, I wouldn't be able to express my gratitude to other people if I didn't have gratitude within myself.
Yes.
You know, so
I
that
love the quotes that you're using every
listen,
podcast,
it just comes
and
up.
they're just, yeah, it's just so amazing. And it took me, I'm telling you, it took me a while to say thank you for the wrong things that we thought, the wrong or bad
Mm,
things to say thank you.
yes.
So it takes a long time for them. Some people take one thing, that bad thing happened to them, and they dwell on it for years,
Yeah.
or for a whole month, a whole year, a whole thing. No,
Yeah.
we need to recognize this is happening. As we say, right? Everything's happening for the great reasons.
Mm,
That's exactly what it is. And for me to be able to integrate that into my own practice of gratitude, when I said, okay, this is what's happening with my mom right now. How
yeah.
can I be grateful? As
Yeah.
soon as I start being grateful, as soon as I start changing the way we communicate, the way we do things differently. Look, she has an appetite for the first time in 50 years.
Yeah.
For the
Yeah.
first time, she started tasting food in the last 5 years. Just to be able to do that, it's happening because I started putting a gratitude practices 30 minutes each morning.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't for Rosanna, always, she would always I would always see in her feet, Hoponopono, Hoponopono. I'm like, is it still lingering around me? Maybe it's time to do it. And I started doing last
Yeah.
year, and look what's happening, right?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
things are turning around, things are happening. Why? Because we're opening our heart. We have that feed, feeling, love for ourselves. It wasn't like that before. Now, having love for yourself, now dressing up for yourself, just to doing your skincare, just to doing meditation and stretches for yourself, just to having the beautiful, as I said earlier, every Saturday I have a breakfast morning now. When I listen to my vintage music and I have that beautiful breakfast. I do have a beautiful breakfast every day, but Saturday is special. You
Mm,
do something, one special meal that touches your heart,
yeah.
right? Dress it up nicely. Make it aesthetically pleasing, right? That something came to me just by having a gratitude practices. And I remember we were sitting in the kitchen. I think that's the only conversation we had with Rosanna while she was in Jersey.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
think that time changed everything for both of us.
Yeah. Yeah. You open my mind, like, Rosanna, I started doing this, I started doing that. Yeah. For change the week, the months, years, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna write down. I have a lot of course, a lot of books, a lot of letters. Yeah, I'm studying right, no. Or if I want to change in a month, in 6 months, in a year, in 5 years, I started doing. I say in 3 years I wanna be in Brazil. After 12 years in the United States, yeah, I mean go after that. After 3, I mean go after. So it's amazing how I mean, thank you, Rosie coming to my life is funny because it's my birthday. The time I make it 30 years, I remember Rosie pray for me. That pray something change at that moment in my mind open. Look like example, my 30 eyes
The third eye.
open.
Yeah. Yeah.
You go that way now,
Yeah.
show me the way. E of
it,
course, open my third eyes and me follow, or
yeah, no, yeah, but to exactly what you guys are saying, it opens a perspective that you don't see off the bat. Like I definitely needed to look at stuff from not my personal direct view. Like this happened to me, like this happened to me, and that's it. No, I started to think like, okay, this happened to me because it needed to happen. Like it had to. I needed a stern awakening, or whatever it may be, but I needed something to just be like, like, wake up, Sanjay. Like, you have to look around, like, look around you. You have all this beautiful stuff. And it was funny. Well, not funny, but in a sense, it did wake me up because after the accident, like, I just kind of like snapped. It was like a snap of your fingers, and you're just like, like, look at what you have around you, and even then, I started to feel the appreciation around me because like the within the next few days, I met up with a coworker, like one of my old friends, and we went out for drinks, just to catch up because he heard I got in an accident. He's like, hey, I want to take you out to just catch up. And I remember I have in my wallet, I have a picture of my wife and my kid, right? And I took it out, and as I'm drinking, and I'm looking at him, and then he's like, wow, you really almost left your life, leaving this behind. And it started to make me think more, like, you're right, I have a beautiful wife, I have a beautiful daughter, both of which love me very much. I have friends and family that love me. I was gonna say, Morgan left a comment that almost made me tear up and cry, but she says,
No.
you know
Ah,
uh she says, Sandra, you being in my days makes every day better. And
yeah.
she was one of my friends
Oh,
that
oh,
we've been friends for like a good number of years. We actually talk every single day. We talk every single day. And I look forward to talking, and sometimes we'll just chit chat here and there, good morning, and we say good morning every day. And it makes a whole difference in my day. So we say good morning. We say what we have plans for the rest of the day. Sometimes we're lucky we can actually we like to play video games and stuff like that together, and sometimes we catch up and do that. But even these little small acts, they go so far. And like little things like this, I am appreciative of getting up every morning, being able to talk to people, being able to talk to my friends, being able to do this podcast. You know, and yeah, even like the mindset you talk about Hoponopo,
Ho'oponopono.
it makes sense, and it just awakens my eye even more that there's stuff that's out of your control, but your attitude, your mindset, the way you handle it inside your own mind is gonna be the thing that makes it, you know. Um, yeah, I just wanted to share that part of it. And um I agree that like I see the difference even day by day on our podcast with like Rose, and I can tell that even like yourself, Rosanna, that like I can see that awakening. Like you talk about your past and like the darkness that you had in such a way that you're over it. Some people, like even myself, I'm still struggling with it, but I'm getting there. I'm a little bit more happier, a little bit more appreciative. But for you to be able to see your past and be like, that was my past, but no longer, no more. It's beautiful.
Yeah. It's funny. No, it's funny because, example, I mean, come here in the podcast, I say, I'm gonna cry, because I'm so happy, but I saw myself, I don't cry. But why not? I see him cry. Yeah, I mean, told myself, I don't cry.
Yeah,
But why not?
yeah,
It's okay,
yeah.
cry.
I know.
But cry for what? You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
you're
yeah, yeah.
happy. The universe put us in the same situation. You know how I feel before. The doctor is, I mean, Passy, Rosie, you. So connect the universe, connect us right here. So why not? I can enjoy. I mean, can cry. You can laugh. No one's
Yeah.
laugh all the time. You can be happy all the time. But remind, no stay is today. You can have you supposed to say you can cry 2, 3 days. After 3 days, done. Take a shower, change your clothes,
Yeah,
you doing whatever you can gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah,
it's
yeah.
okay. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. We're looking for the past. You say, okay, I passed for everything, but no more.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
can change right now?
No,
You
you're
know,
right.
they say, come you say you see the picture, the wife, your kids. Maybe you may enjoy so you may love so much the past before, but you see that this is happy to you. Say, wow. You see the big love you having for your family. You know, come on, you need the family need you. This is so beautiful thing. You know, but we, the personal, try hide, try. No, I can't do this. No, I can't do. Yes, he can.
Yeah.
You know, you
No,
can
yeah, you're right.
you
Yeah,
know,
yeah, go on, yeah.
Yeah, don't block yourself.
Yeah, no, I
You're
mean,
yeah, no
doing the
like
only
yourself. Exactly.
blockages for yourself.
I definitely
Open your
feel,
mind.
especially when I get like emotional on these podcasts, it's definitely not a sign like that I'm sad. I think
It's
more than
cleansing.
anything, I'm like
It's
proud of
healing.
where
He
I'm
clean
at.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
He's beautiful. He's
cleansing
beautiful.
and
He's
it's
teaching me.
healing.
You
Yeah.
know, you see, I mean, try like myself. No, I don't cry. I don't cry. I don't cry. Why not? The
It's
boss
okay.
cry. Why you can bro? The boss.
Yeah.
The boss
Yeah, yeah.
cry. Why can?
Yeah, yeah. That's a
You
good
know.
way to word that. Yeah, yeah. No,
Okay,
I
the
love that.
boss. An example before too, me and Rosie talk about. I mean, like myself, you say no, I mean myself, you know. I don't think my English too good. Oh, when I'm gonna talk with the people, a lot of people, or you know, Rosanna, God told me, Rosana, you talk to your friend Rosie. You talk about something change your life, Rosanna. You don't need to be scared. You don't need to be lucky for nothing. You talk about with your friend English because this is my life. Because come on, you know, I live in the United States, having my husband, my son, all speaking English. Why you so scared? Why you try stop yourself?
All right.
Don't stop. Try. You know, you need to practice because you're not doing. You're never alone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me here. I mean, live now almost no work, you know. We can study the story, but we here, you know. So this I think maybe is for my learn today something more because I learn already, but every day you learn something.
Yeah.
You know, lack yourself. You know, the opportunity coming, take. You know, because almost
Yes.
I don't be here. Almost I don't be here. Why? Because I'm scared. But God come como Ho'oponopono, como I say, Rosanna, you don't talk about you never something you never know. Talk about you talk with your friend Rosie. You talk English like you talk everybody. You talk something more important in meditation e Ho'oponopono. Don't talk about no, because I mean think oh I mean talk about Ho'oponopono he coming from, who make it, no Rosanna, who the Ho'oponopono meditation do your life? Say who's coming first? Me.
Yeah.
Yes. Always
Yeah.
remember that who you are and what you bring.
Yeah.
Thank
You
you.
are the person that changed your own life. You
Life.
are the person knows exactly how to do it. And now
Mm-hmm.
you are the person who are changing other people's life because the people's going to be watching this podcast. They're going to be watching this tomorrow, next year, 20 years later. They're going to be like, wow, this lady, Rosana from Portugal, changed
Mm-hmm.
my life. And now it's time to go to the next level. It's to have your own center, have your own community, because you know exactly what to do. Believe in yourself, open the center, create that how many people you want to create 100, 10, 50. It's up to you. You can create seminars and just travel around the world just talking about how can you change your life by just saying thank you for everything that's coming your way.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think it's absolutely insane if you look at it from perspective, right? I mean, you came from such a period of toughness. You know, you were at a very low point, and I can say wholeheartedly, and I know Rose will agree that we're in like like intensely proud of you because not only did you flip it around for yourself, right? But you not only did you make a difference in, our viewers that might be watching here, but like and not just myself and not just Rose, but the people that you encountered from your life from the time that you wanted to call it till now. I know you've made nothing but a great impact and a great difference in everyone, and I am so proud of you for doing that, and I appreciate
Thank,
that.
thank you.
I get
E a
emotional
Sarah
really quick.
Rose.
Okay. I
See,
get
good
emotional
for.
too quick.
Pode. É como a say Rose, oh, universe, I talked to God yesterday, say, God, I think so Rose, take it 5 years. You open my 30 eyes. And
Yeah,
right now we here together.
yeah,
Look at how it
absolutely.
is. How amazing it is. 5 years is all talk. She don't
Yeah.
say, oh, no, all talk.
Hmm.
Right now we here crying for good things. With good people. Yeah, I believe the people home too. You know,
Yeah.
gonna enjoy this
And
energy right now.
the beautiful part, even more so, is that in 5 years it made that difference now, and another 5 years from now, like where are you gonna go? It's gonna go beyond the universe at this point. And
Beyond.
I know you have a goal, and I know you want to go back to Brazil, and I don't see anything stopping you, Rosa. I don't think anything
Yes,
can stop you from reaching this
Yes.
at all.
yes,
um and I honestly wish you nothing but the best on this journey. But let me tell you, having you on this podcast, and just in general, this podcast has been
Such a light.
yeah, it's been such a difference. And like in the I'm
uh,
37, and in 37 years I've been here, I've never looked at life the way we look at it now. And I
yes,
am so happy we're able to experience all this,
yes.
all of us together,
All the love here. All the
all
love.
that. This is why
Just
Rose,
love.
Rose had this all planned out.
Exactly.
She's
Yeah,
so
Rose está
I
in the
know.
middle. Rose está in the middle. Look at that. How amazing it is.
Oh man, this is all fate. This is all fate. You know. Uh, um,
Yes.
one thing we like to do for sure, Rosanna, is that because like ever since we started this podcast, and I loved everybody I got to get to know, and I try to keep track of all the dates and time. But we definitely want to have you on the podcast again in the future, just to do an update, just to see where you're at, how things are going, and learn even more. Because I know you're gonna come
Yes,
back with some powerful knowledge, some powerful emotion to bring to us. I'll probably tear up again and cry, but it's
More
okay.
awakening.
But we are ready to continue the journey with you. But until then, like
yes,
we look forward to everything that you're gonna bring to the world, and I know you're gonna bring nothing but love and beauty and confidence and gratitude,
yes,
110% gratitude. And I
Yes.
want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for being part of our podcast.
Thank you so
yes.
much. Couple of words you want to say to
Yes.
the
Any
people that
any
are
yeah,
listening to you
loud
right
parting
now?
words. Is there anything you want to say to the audience? Like, yeah, any last things?
Oh, okay. All of you guys, more. Think good. You think bad things is happening. But think about you think good things. You think bad thing coming in double, but you think good things coming triple, coming
Triple.
double and double.
Yeah.
So try thinking more good things. Say good things because everything you say come back in double. So it's
Amen.
better you think about good things, say good things. This I wanna I talk everybody. You everything you talk bad come twice, but you so think about talking good things for coming double and double and double good things for yourself, and for the world, for your friends, for everywhere you go. The love is in first, uh, step in the first is the love.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Your
The
English is beautiful,
Oh
okay?
no, your English
Don't
is
be
yeah,
scared.
yeah. You're
Do
very good at
not.
interpreting
Don't be
what you want to
scared.
express.
ah,
100%.
I'm
And
glad you didn't back out and you made it happen. And the most of
thank
all, I
you,
want to
thank
say
you,
you made a difference
you
today.
did a
thank you.
hundred. Like,
It
even
was
on this.
not for you, it was for everybody.
Yeah. No, I mean,
You
Uh,
made a
eh,
difference.
safe
Thank
to
you. And
say.
right now we finish.
Yeah.
We finish. I mean, go have a meet with five girls. Today story the doing Ho'oponopono. Yeah, today I
That's
don't go
amazing.
there. Have a meet. for these girls for story. She doing
Yourself.
Ho'oponopono too. It is life change story, Ellie. So this why today I'm enjoying these girls for teach you more,
Beautiful.
say more. More you doing, more you can
Yeah.
change yourself. It change everything around. You know,
We're
I'm so
gonna we're
happy. I mean,
gonna send
today,
you
I
the
mean,
link. Yes. We're gonna send
thank
you the link of this podcast, and you can
Oh yeah,
share with your girls, you can share with everybody,
you,
and they can see your
thank you,
story.
yeah,
And
and
it's just
thank
life
you.
changing.
I
Life
mean, I'm
changing.
definitely gonna add you on. I think I added you on Instagram already, but I
Proud of you.
definitely want to follow you through there. Yeah, please feel free to share this podcast because I think you also
Yeah,
have like such an amazing message, just like the rest of our guests. And I want you to share this message out there because I think it needs to be heard. I think it's very, very
People need to
important.
hear you.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
110%.
Changing
Because like
lives.
even in this last 50 minutes that I've come to get to know you, you've made a difference in my life already. I already feel it, and
And
It's
you
right
too
here.
I'm
in my
very
life.
yeah. I continue to look forward to our friendship and just keeping in touch. And I'm definitely looking forward to having you on our podcast again. But thank you so much for being here, and I know the rest of our viewers are also grateful for you being here. So I don't know if you have anything to drink per se, but we do a thing where we just kind of say cheers. So, oh, okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So, cheers to you.
Cheers.
And honestly, Rosanna,
Cheers to you.
I wish you the best on your journey. But I'll definitely message you on Instagram, and we'll definitely catch up a little bit. But I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And once again, thank you so much for being here. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you for being.
Love
Thank you.
you.
All
Thank
right. Take
you.
care.
And
Love
all the
you.
hearts up for you.
Yeah. Take care.
Bye bye.
Oh,
Oh my
oh my
goodness.
God. Okay.
Portugal. Thank you, Portugal.
I need a
Thank you
moment
so
to
much.
I need a moment to just catch up,
Okay.
man.
I want to say thank you to higher being. I wanted to our deity, divine, you want to call it God, or whatever you want to call it. I want to say thank you for putting these people in my life because every single person that I met made a difference in my life. And I'm grateful. I met a millions. I met maybe closer to 5 to 10,000 people in my life because of constantly traveling, working with traveling, right? And I met these people, and I'm glad that I was able to make a difference, which I didn't know I made a difference in her life. She just told me that that conversation in the kitchen changed my life. I'm like, what conversation? I didn't even remember. Because I'm the type of person that when I speak, I would like to make a difference with my own words.
Right.
I don't want to just talk about whatever.
Yeah, yeah,
Small talk's never been my talk. Like,
yeah.
I want to mean what I say and say what I mean. So
Right. Yeah.
every conversations we had, it was only one, maybe two. It made a huge difference, right? And I didn't even know she was in the darkness. I didn't. Okay? And for her to be able to tell me that, and boom, now it's like, wow, she's changing lives and making difference. And
Yeah.
I love that every person that I met in my life made difference in my life, and I made difference in their lives as well.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
and
Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's just amazing because like I agree with you in
all the
that
love,
sense that
all the love.
sometimes you do stuff, sometimes you say stuff and you don't even know how much of a difference it makes. Like I remember I had a little, I called him my cousin. He wasn't my cousin by blood, but we grew up together as kids, right? And I remember one day we were talking and we're talking about heroes in our life, in our lives, right? And I think I named like some sort of like cartoon character as a hero because I kind of grew up with him. And you know what he says to me? He says, "You know who my hero is?" He's like, you're my hero." And I was like,
Wow.
"What?" I was like, "Why would you say such?" I started crying because I was, you know how I am. But I was like, I didn't even do anything. But he was just like, the things you do, right? He's like, you have the odds against you. He's like, you're disabled, like it's hard for you to do stuff, but yet you still make the most of it. You still like help other people even when you know you can't. And he's like, it makes such a difference. And I didn't know how to answer him,
Yeah.
And
Yes.
I wanted to do two things. So one was I want to read Morgan's comment, but I wanted
I
to read
want to
it.
read Morgan's comment too. She said,
Yeah.
I'm trying to avoid darkness. Morgan, do not avoid darkness.
No, no.
Accept what you have
No, no.
and
So
then
because
work on it and release.
her end of darkness
Don't
goes
avoid.
goes far, right? And this isn't one of those things where you have to dip into their darkness to come to the light, right? It was just that she got comfortable in the darkness and wanted to more or less stay there, right? And that's it. There's no point coming to the light is what she means here. So like, so she
Okay.
says, I'll read the full thing. She says, I'm trying to avoid the darkness, and this show is part of avoiding that. It gives me inspiration and hope. And then she also says, concentrate on the positive. So I'm not gonna go in depth with her end or her background or anything like that, but she got to the point that she's like, what's the point of going back to the light, you know? And I think through our friendship over time, we grew on each other. Like we both come from a background of some difficulty. We both come from a background that we hit a point that we didn't care anymore, and she's growing to a point that she does care, but she doesn't see how much she cares. So one thing I'll say about Morgan, and I won't go too in depth, right? Morgan is a very giving person. Like right now, she lives on her own, but she's supporting some friends that she allows to stay at her house. Right, so she gives them home, she gives them shelter, she gives them food. She'll buy food, and she's helping them get back on their feet. So it's like a mother and a daughter, and I tell her all the time she's doing absolutely amazing, but she doesn't feel that. She's like, I'm just doing something that's nice. But I'm like, you have to understand that what you're doing is not what a lot of people do. you know she's helping one of the younger girls. She was helping her get the motivation to go back to school, get an education, get a job. She just recently told me that that girl recently bought a car, and I was like, Morgan, if you weren't in this picture for this girl or this family, they wouldn't be doing anything. They'd be struggling. They wouldn't
Yes.
be able to get on their feet. And I'm like, Morgan, you're making a huge difference in their lives. And I think the more me and her talk about it, or her and I, the more her and I talk about it, like she's starting to see that light. She's starting to see that, okay, I am making that difference, and
Yes.
like, and
You're
like I
making
think
a huge difference.
that positivity is growing on her, and that's what she means by that comment. Not so much that like I want to avoid the darkness because like the darkness is bad. It's that she grew comfortable in the darkness, and she's like, I don't
Yeah.
want to go back to the light.
And I
And
believe today's podcast makes a huge
oh,
difference.
the
As
last,
Rosanna
oh
says,
my,
with the self love, it starts with love to yourself.
Rose,
That
honestly, I
was,
think I think our next podcast we need like a comedian or something, because I can't keep crying episode after episode. I am dying over here, all right? But you know what? The beautiful part to that is that Rosanna said exactly Rosanna said
which we
exactly
needed to hear.
what makes sense. Like I'm not crying because I'm sad. I'm not crying because I'm disappointed or like, oh, Sanjay, you could do better. No, I'm crying because I'm immensely proud of where I've landed, where I've gone,
Hmm.
where I'm becoming to, or where I'm going now. And I'm crying because like I'm just so like damn proud of myself for like not letting go and continuing this journey. Because if I was not around anymore, we wouldn't have any of this. Where would we be? We wouldn't have this wonderful friendship that you and I share. We wouldn't have this podcast. I wouldn't be able to have continued to meet some of these amazing people, and these people have made a difference in my life. And it's eye opening. It's amazing. It's breathtaking. You know, and I think it makes sense that uh everything kind of adds up. We had the self-love, the mental healthness, awareness, and then like gratitude. And then I love the fact that we have people who talk about this level of stuff, and then we have people who have a passion of like, in the past we had like episodes of like John, when he did his Blues Clues episodes, and we had Paulie on here making like being a bartender, right? But it's crazy that like, that these people, they all joined our podcast, and this is like everything that they talked about in the podcast is what we all have in common. We have this motivation in life. We have this motivation to not just grow within ourselves, but we want to express that and bring that out to other people. We want other people to grow. you know and like I said, you could be a technician, like John from the early episodes. You could be like John Kim, who does like the Blues Clues. You could be like Robin, and be like more spiritual. But it's crazy because it's all about bringing that positivity back into life. It's all about bringing other people. Like last week, we our guest then, she was talking about how important it is that, like, look, if I grow, you're growing with me. And this is all about motivation. And the fact that we went this route. We decided, hey, we're gonna do Motivation Station. The name has never matched so perfectly with our goal, you know. And I'm proud of us. And like more so, just like Rosanna said, like I mean, I'm definitely proud of you, Rose, and I know you don't, but I'm proud of myself, and I don't think I've ever said that. I don't think I've ever said that to myself.
Fine.
But
Because we're all proud
it's
of
been a roller
you.
coaster. Thank
We're
you,
all
thank you.
proud of you. And I am proud of you for turning around and look at your life differently now.
Yeah,
Looking at it totally from a different angle. Every time when new situation come into your life, guys, just look at from the every angle. Because every angle is gonna show you different things. You can't just look at that one angle.
yeah, perspective. Yeah,
Oh, bad. No. And today's beautiful message that it's coming to you, say thank you. That good, it don't matter. Just say thank you.
mm,
It could have been a lot more words. It could
yeah,
be a lot more better. Who knows? But thank you. As
yeah,
Rosanna said, what we think about, it's happening to us double. Think about bad things, it's coming in double. Think about good things, it's coming in double. And it took me many, many years to be able to practice Ho'oponopono, to practice, to do meditations, to do gratitude practices. It takes time, guys, but try 2 minutes a day.
yeah,
2 minutes a day in the morning while you're drinking your warm water with lemon. Say, hey, I'm just grateful that I opened my eyes today.
absolutely.
Just start with one thing, even
Mm,
if you're not grateful. Even you think everything is, oh my God, catastrophically falling apart.
yeah. No, I
But
mean, I
how
will
can you
say,
change everything
yeah,
if you're still in that moment that, oh, everything's catastrophic?
yeah.
You
No,
can change that by
and
turning it around.
and to add on top of you, like you said, do one thing, right? And I'm telling you right now, I can say hand on heart, that one thing will become a domino effect in doing other things. You're gonna just start doing other things, like we talked about last week. It's like cleaning your room. Clean a small portion of your room, right? And then you know what's gonna happen? You're gonna want to clean the rest of the other portion of the room. And then
Yes.
you know what? You're gonna clean your room, and then you're like, you know what? Let me clean the house. And like these little things add up because I mean, they say, like a clear room is like a clear mind or, whatever.
And it
And it's
made you
true.
feel good, right?
It does. Yeah.
Look
I mean,
around.
Rose sent me
How's
a
the
video.
energy?
Rose sent me a video on Facebook, and she sent me like a messenger video, and she's like, "Look at this!" And she was so excited. She's like, "I mopped the floor, I put all this stuff away," and I was like, "Damn, I'm proud." And I was like,
I
"I
swept
all
the
I did."
floor. I vacuumed it.
Yeah.
I mopped it. I was going to steam it, but my steamer said I'm not working
But
today.
like, see,
So
but like, you got to that point. You're like, I'm gonna clean it. And then you're like, you know what? I'm gonna go one up. I'm gonna mop it. And you're like, you know what? I'm gonna go one up beyond that. I'm gonna steam it. Like, like you started building that, right? But yeah, I wanted to kind of close out with just saying two things. So one thing, I mean, just to go back to what Rosanna said, like I don't think I ever hit a point that I've talked to somebody who went through the darkness so openly, because like it did pull me back to those moments when I got into it, and I think that's why I kind of got like like shaken a little. But like the fact that she talked about it so much with clarity, so much with like growth, that she was like, I did think this way, but that doesn't matter anymore because I'm here now. And I'm still working on getting there. And like I said, even though I tear up, she understood why I teared up, and it's true, like every episode that I kind of teared up, it was just a level
yes,
of being
I
proud,
understand. Yeah, it's
you know
cleansing. It's healing.
um but one thing I did want to say on top of all that, right, is that there is always help out there, right? So if you're ever in any sort of situation where you're down and you start having these thoughts, please feel free to reach out to a friend, family member. There's professional hotlines. Do not just sit there and do nothing. There's help out there, and there's people willing to help
Yes.
you, and it's always going to make a difference. I promise you that much. And I implore that anyone who feels that way, please, please, please reach out. You can even reach out to Rose and I. We will happily talk to you,
Yes.
be your friend, talk you through it. But please, please do not give up.
if you just need to let it out, just yeah, we are here to help. Also, I want to say hello to our new followers, new subscribers.
Yes, thank you for
Thank
yeah.
you so much for subscribing, liking, commenting. If you are thinking you like our show, our podcast, we're here every Saturday, 11 a.m. Put the bell notification so you don't miss another show. Subscribe. We really appreciate. We want to hear your story because every story makes a
Matters.
huge difference, not only
Absolutely.
in your life, in our lives, in everyone's life who's watching our show. And I'm very excited and I'm very grateful for a new beginning of this year. It's February 1st. I want to say all the love. February is all about love, right? February 14th is coming up soon, pretty soon. I just want to give you so much love, so much gratitude. I want to thank everyone who's still praying and sending prayers towards my mom. I'm very
Yeah.
grateful for always showing up and being here Saturday, 11 a.m. I know it's a beautiful time. And if you want to also do a tradition of cleaning your house or doing breakfast Saturdays with the vintage music or classical music. Today was Chopin and Schubert and Mozart playing in my kitchen. It's a huge difference.
It
It's a
is.
huge difference after after gratitude practices you see things differently.
Yeah.
You just want to clean everything out. You just want to clean everything that's not serving your life, detach everything, and just like, wow, let me
Yeah.
just enjoy this practice, right? I want to thank every single person who's even thinking or even watching us for 2 minutes. You're like, here, I'm going to watch this later. I just want to thank you
Yeah.
for always showing love
Yeah.
and
Absolutely.
gratitude.
And yeah,
There's my
like
hearts too. I don't
on
know if
top
it's
of
going to work again. Yeah.
on top of what Rose said, yeah, and if you can't catch us on time, listen, no big deal. You can definitely catch up later. And I'm so happy that
And listen at Spotify.
we also have a Spotify, yes, which I'll upload the episodes on Sunday by noon. And you guys can always like watch us in the car as you drive somewhere or anything like that. And I the last quote I want to say is something Bruce Lee had said, and I think it grew on me was, even when you speak about yourself, don't use negative words because negative words are energy and they will affect you that way. So self affirmation, gratitude, they go very, very long ways. And we want you guys to always, always think positive about yourself and be happy and be loved and know that we're always here for you. Right? So, to another amazing episode of me crying and Motivation Station. Cheers to you guys.
Stay
Love
tuned
you.
for motivation. Cheers,
Love you
guys,
guys so
and have
much.
a
Cheers.
motivated day.
And yep, exactly. Have a motivated guys. Take care.
All you need is love.
All you need is love.